Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Umbrella Fight. My name is Nathan, and today we're here to talk about one thing and one thing only. You guessed it. Video games.
Let's go.
Let's go. Welcome to the Umbrella Fight, everybody. I'm so glad you're here. So glad you guys are in chat. Oh, it's been a hell of a day, and I got my arm cut off.
Oh, God.
No, it was my leg.
Oh, your leg?
Yeah. Wait till I tell you about this fucking game, dude.
Oh, my
Holy shit.
God.
Okay. Let's do our standard intro here.
I don't have the script.
No, it's okay. Don't worry about it, man. I wanted to take a quick pause and address the elephant in the room, and that's Johnny Boy.
The void.
The void. If you look down this, let's see.
Yeah, however you do that.
This direction.
Yeah, that's
it's
tough.
like the opposite. You have to do the opposite. If you look down that direction, old Johnny Boy is incapacitated at the moment.
Yeah,
he's actually working, rip. And unfortunately, when work calls, that's just what you got to do. You know what I mean?
Yep. It's the industry we work in, brother.
Yeah.
Hopefully he'll get to join us back in, but
I think so.
He's a simple void.
Yes, and that's okay. When John comes in, it'll be a surprise for everybody, and I'll love it. And I'm sure you will too. Devin, are you ready for our collective quench? It's collective quench time. All right.
Let's go.
All right. If you know it, say it with me. I forgot to message it to you, so you can't say it with me, but that's okay. Umbrella Fight, our circle tight. We shine together in the night with laughter loud and spirits in sync. Raise every glass, and now we drink.
We drink.
Oh, you know what? I drank, but it was blueberry lemonade. I'm going to have water.
Yeah. Hell hydrate, H2O, baby. Let's go.
H2O all the way. H2O, let's go. Oh, man. It's been a crazy week. I don't know if any of you guys have tuned in for Umbrella Fright.
Oh.
We are on day number 9, and I have been keeping with the schedule, man. I'm not kidding. We've been playing all kinds of horror games every single night. We start roughly 9:30. Sometimes we start a little bit earlier, and I think one night it was a little late, but every night we've been playing something new. And actually, last night's stream was the very first one that was a dud. Can you believe that?
Wow. That's actually
7 straight
insane.
Streams, and then we get a dud. And like I didn't have any crummy junk leading up to that.
That's really awesome. The grind is real.
The grind is real, bro. And we're actually going to continue with Umbrella Fright right after the podcast. So if you're tuning in and enjoying this wonderful content, there's more to come right after we're done talking shit about whatever we talk shit about on this podcast. What do we?
Yeah, but we talk a lot of shit.
We talk a lot of bad shit on this podcast.
Yeah, like we know something.
Yeah, right. Hey, okay. I will toot my own horn here. I'm 39 years old, bro. I know 36 years of video games. Okay.
Yeah.
I picked up a controller when I was 3 years old.
Yeah. Same.
Didn't really know what I was doing, but you've been in that bucket. And I'm certain that John did the same exact thing at whatever age. Is way too early to be playing video games, but let's be real.
And there's knocked off DS with the all the pirated games.
I am so jealous of his origin story.
Awesome. Yeah, I was gonna say that's such a sick origin story.
Yeah. Oh, and I realized I still have the collective quench up. That's okay.
Hey,
all right.
Hydration is key.
Devin.
Yeah.
How are you, man?
Dude, I've been doing really good.
Good. I'm glad to hear that, dude. Your family's good. Life is going swell.
Yeah, things are good. I can't complain too much, man.
I love it.
Video games have been in the mix more frequently, and I've just been enjoying it. Actually, I was playing Peak before I got on here, and I died a horrible death.
Oh.
And I completely screwed over my buddies, and I had
they do that. Sometimes.
I kind of like I don't think they realized that I kind of suicided a little bit because I knew I was gonna have to jump on the stream, and I ended up having a chain launcher, or whatever, it basically like a giant gun that shoots a chain connector. Can you hear me still?
Yeah, it cut out just a bit, but don't worry about it. I heard chain launcher. I got the gist.
Yeah, they shot the chain launcher. You can connect to different things, and you climb the chain. It helps you kind of traverse some areas that may be more difficult. And this is the last level of of peak, like, and it's like this ascent essentially outside, like, or like through the inside. You're at the bottom of like a volcano essentially, and you're
Oh,
climbing out
damn.
of it. It's kind of insane. It's like a really difficult climb. You've got to have some tools and gadgets to get through it. And the chain launcher is like one of the most important ones to have. And I was
It
carrying it.
sounds badass.
Yeah, it's cool. But I caught on fire from this this hot rock. I like stood on this like molten rock. Is like the only pathway to go, and I took too much fire damage.
And then you were cooked.
Well, I was literally cooked, but I could have survived. But like my other buddy Andrew, he dies, or he passes out. He doesn't even die yet. He passes out on the rock too because he got burnt. And after I saw him fall and I was starting to fall, I just I just 180'd and jumped into the center of the lava. It was just like
Nice.
later.
Bye. Your
And,
people were calling you, dude.
Yeah, and then after they realized they didn't even realize I was dead. They were like, "Bro, you had the chain launcher. Why? Why did you die?" They were like, "Where did you die?" And I was like, "Ah."
Don't worry about it, guys.
Yeah, don't worry about it, dude.
Yeah.
But anyway, so games have been in the repertoire, which is fun.
You were playing real games this time.
Yeah, real games. We played we
Shout
played
out to Clash Royale. It's a real game too, kind of.
Okay, hold on. Update on Clash Royale. I've been doing so good. I've honed
Yeah?
it back. I've like almost traversed 2,000 trophies. Like I'm almost at 6,000 trophies now.
My man. Taking care of it. I love it.
Yeah, we're really getting there. I've been really moving trophies, and or not 2,000, not 6,000, like 5,000. I'm sorry. But
That's a lot.
yeah, we started at 3,000. We're almost at 5,000, like 4,900 or something, or
Sick.
I might have almost touched 5,000, but I didn't quite get to it. But yeah, I'm honed in my deck, and it's like, yeah, I'll just like jump in a game, crush out a couple of rounds, and it feels really nice. But I also, man, on top of that, John got me back into League a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. He like,
you got the itch.
The Rift was howling, dude. It was calling my name, and I played with them that one weekend. Yeah, I played with them that one weekend, and
the toxicity beckons.
Dude, this last weekend, I ended up having like a 4-hour gaming session with them,
bro.
Like, it was intense. It was like half the day. Like, we put in part-time hours on League. I think it was,
dude,
it may have been Sunday or something.
Somebody should be paying you,
bro. Yeah, that's right. I should have been streaming it or something.
Riot owes you money, bro.
Yeah, no, it was super fun though. We you know what? We finally lost. We hadn't lost yet. And it was like we were like 7 or 8 games in before we lost finally.
Damn,
like,
what a streak,
together at
bro.
all. Yeah.
Yes.
And then we lost like 3 games in a row, and it kind of bent the morale a bit. Like getting on a losing streak on those competitive games, man, just like crushes you. But we came back, we won a couple of them, and then we dipped out. We're like, all right, we're done. Like, it's been
that'll definitely happen. But I mean, what can you do, really? You know,
just keep gaming, dude. Go to the next one.
Don't true.
Quit. Don't be a quitter. You gotta quit on a win. Don't quit on a loss.
It's absolutely. Fun. You can do it. Just like we always say, don't quit. You can do it. Yeah.
Don't quit. Don't give up. Keep trying. Get good.
Get good, son. You can do it. You can get good. It's a thing.
Yeah, you can.
Hey, let me tell you something. If I can power through and enjoy it, I don't say power through lightly. If I can muscle my way to the top of New Game +7 on Dark Souls 3, anybody can do it.
Dude,
anybody could do it.
Okay. A little transparency here. I've never gotten to a new game. Well, I've never played a New Game Plus in any of the Dark Souls.
Let me be frank. Did you enjoy your time with Dark Souls?
I've always enjoyed Dark Souls. Every time I play it, I enjoy it. But
right. How much though? Like, was it like I need more of that?
Well, with Elden Ring, yes, but that's not Dark Souls. Elden Ring definitely has.
But From Software made it.
Yeah. It's
so it counts.
I mean, yeah. It's basically Dark Souls. I would say it's basically Dark Souls. It's Dark Souls with a couple of different steps. You know what I mean?
Yes, extra steps. and like let's see, how many bosses times? 4 times the bosses,
Yeah.
roughly.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Love that
the
game.
reason I ask is that I urge you to. You should, because it depending on the one you play. Yeah, so if you guys have never played Dark Souls New Game Plus, I actually can't speak to Dark Souls 1 because transparency here, I've never finished Dark Souls 1 because I hate
I
the
don't
way it
I don't
plays.
think dude, I don't think anyone would blame you for that.
I hate the way it plays. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie. But Dark Souls 2 it's the redheaded stepchild, and I think for good reason because it's odd, but it's not bad. I would say that DS1 is fine. Dark Souls
Yeah.
2 plays a whole lot better. It does have some there he
Oh my
is.
gosh,
The
he's
man
here.
himself.
I heard Dark Souls.
Yep. Yeah, it called you. We were talking about New Game Plus. Have you've ever played a New Game Plus before?
In Dark Souls?
Yes.
Dude, I'm like +7 in 3.
Oh damn, that's wild.
Dude, yeah, I've played the crap out of 3.
Dude, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to crank you down a bit. You're a
I
little
was gonna
loud.
say he's like
hot mic,
super
hot mic.
Yeah.
Oh,
Talk again.
whoa. Hello?
Oh yeah, no, you're
We're
good.
good?
You're good. Don't
Let's
worry about it. I have control of all the audio on my end, so don't mess around with your settings. I'd rather you be a little loud and me control it down here. But I digress. So Devin, what I was saying is that I urge you to play a New Game Plus because you get different items. Things are in different places.
Okay.
They get
Bosses,
better.
yeah, they do. They have a little. It's not just it has more hit points. It is that, but there's things are slightly different in a way that will catch you off guard big time. And I think that's the way you should do a New Game Plus in any game. Don't just make the numbers bigger. Anybody can continually fight that boss that they've learned. But if they add a move into the move set, primo. I'm like, I didn't know he could do that, and I fucking died because of it.
I think if I go back and do this, it would be I would have to do it with Dark Souls 3 because I've never played Dark Souls 3. So
okay,
really?
Yeah, I know, and it's like the pinnacle, right?
I think so. I think it is the pinnacle of Dark Souls.
It's like
in my
the
opinion.
perfection of like if you looked at a bar graph of Dark Souls games and like level of difficulty plus like the game actually feels good, like it's not clunky. It's like that perfect intersect of that.
Yeah. Fun fact, my buddy Jake, who Regal Fire, we're back. We are back.
Up,
welcome.
Regal?
Glad to see you in chat, brother. So my buddy Jake, he was like, play a Souls game. You have to play a Souls game. They're good. I swear to God, they're good. And I was just like, no, they're hard. They're too hard. I don't get it. And then he bought me. I probably mentioned this before a long time ago on like 1 or 2 episodes. Miss Psycho Kitty, welcome. Glad to have you in chat.
What's up?
Yeah, this is a new Twitch viewer that I haven't seen in our chat before. Welcome.
Welcome on in.
The first Souls game I played was Bloodborne, and I hit a couple of walls before I finished it. You know those walls where you're like, fuck this game. I'm not playing this anymore. It's too hard and I don't like it. But then you're like, 2 weeks go by and you're thinking, I could do that. Okay, maybe. I'm gonna try one more time, but I'm gonna start over because I know what I'm doing now. And then you get progressively further. After I was done with Bloodborne, I tried Dark Souls 1 and 2, and I didn't like either of them.
Dang.
But then my buddy was like, look, here's what you should do. You should play Dark Souls 3 first because it's the most polished. Then you should move on to 2, and then you should try 1. And for my money, that is how they should be played. Like, what even is a story in a Souls game? Who gives a shit? Dark Souls 3 is 10 out of 10. In my opinion, it's a perfect video game. And as is Bloodborne. Don't at me with your 30 frames a second. I don't give a shit. It's so good. Put it on PC.
Yeah, that's right. Yes.
I'm calling you out here, Sony. Fucking put that shit out on PC. I need it. I need it in my veins. Anyway, Devin, play some New Game Plus. I think you would enjoy it, man. I'm not going to be like, whoa. I just urge you to because I think you would have a great time with it, especially Dark Souls 3. Phenomenal New Game Plus route.
Great game.
Definitely need to look into it. It'll definitely be a Dark Souls 3 situation because I went from Dark Souls 2. I played through Dark Souls 2, but I didn't end up getting Dark Souls 3. Like I just never purchased it. And then Elden Ring started like being hyped up, and so I just waited to play that, and I ended up playing that with the co-op mod, which was just like a whole crazy experience. That was so fantastic. Then playing that vast world with friends was like such a cool experience.
Night Rain before Night Rain was Night Rain, right?
Yeah, no, exactly. That's exactly what it was. It was just like you get to play Dark Souls with your friends. Like it was a really cool experience. Co-op, you know?
That sounds like the app, a mobile app, Dark Souls with friends.
Dark Souls with friends.
Yeah, I
it's
would
like
love
no
that,
gingers
actually.
allowed.
Yeah, absolutely. Get out of here with that. Yeah, man, we always bring up Dark Souls, but I think it's peak gaming, guys.
But that's FromSoft. Great company.
Yes, 100%.
Great company.
Hidetaka Miyazaki is kind of a sadist, but that's okay. We love him for it.
He's also a Berserk fan, which is awesome for me.
Yeah. Hey, speaking of, you know what? Speaking of Miyazaki, I went back and I played something. I found a copy. I won't explain how I found this copy. So I don't think it matters. But I came across a copy of Kingsfield 4 on the PlayStation 2.
What?
That is an old FromSoft game. And let me tell you something. It's hard.
What's it called again?
Kingsfield 4. It might be called Kingsfield the Forgotten City or the Sunken City or something like that.
No, Kingsfield 4, you got it right.
Yeah. Well, I know that's like the Japanese or European release of it. It's called there's a subtitle for it in the US, but I digress.
Whoa.
It's freaking difficult, and I don't think I liked it. The Ancient City, that's the one. Thank you very much for playing that. I didn't like it. It was sort of a bummer. But let me pull up some footage for the YouTubes here so I can show this thing off. But
it's a very interesting looking game.
Yeah.
I'm seeing such a crazy image of it right now.
What I wanted to talk about, what I'm bringing this up for is, are there some games that you guys haven't played before that are older that you would like to go back and play?
That I've never played before?
Ooh, that I've never played before? That's such a good question.
Because I have some blind spots in my catalog that I'm 100% sure that I should have played. Psycho Kitty says she hasn't played a PlayStation since 2007. Oh, damn, that's 18 years ago. Almost 2 decades, no PlayStation. Hey, but you know, anything that you can play on a PlayStation most of the time, not Bloodborne. Is available on PC. So I mean, take it or leave it most of the time on the PlayStation. But man, 2007, that's quite the streak there. But yeah, I actually have a confession to make. Oh, Xbox. She says not PlayStation. Sorry, not sorry. That's cool. That's cool. So I have a confession to make. As far as me being a lover of Metroidvanias, I have never beaten an actual Metroid game, nor have I beaten an actual Castlevania game.
Okay,
can you believe that?
That's actually insane that you say that, but I mean, I haven't either. I don't think
it's my blind spot.
Well, okay, I definitely have played Castlevania, but I haven't beat it. Like I played it just to like play it, and then I don't think I've ever played Metroid. Like,
oh really?
Yeah, I don't think I've ever touched it.
I think I played it on my DS.
Yeah, of course you did.
Yeah, 100%.
Unofficially, allegedly, you played it on your DS.
Allegedly, swapped over to the thing here. Bro, let's go back to cams only. I didn't mean to switch over to the cams and footage. I'm not in studio mode, turns out. Anyway, I was going to pull up some Kingsfield Ancient City to just to show it off a little bit, just because it's very much. You guys will see this when I switch over.
Did he just piss out fire from his groin?
I truly don't know what's going on with this game. It's utter chaos. Look at this.
No, I'm pretty sure he just shot fire out of his groin. That was insane.
Yeah,
dude, like I think I saw somebody with a gun.
Yeah. But doesn't this look like Dark Souls? Right?
Yeah, it kind of does. You're right.
Soldier person.
Yeah. Like you can tell. It's definitely. Oh my god, the menu, dude.
Wow.
The menu, yes.
Yes. And look, it's an herb. Yeah. Yeah. It's nuts, right? Here, actually,
Whoa.
let me blow this up for you guys. Hold on, I'll see if I can do that. Oh yeah, we windowed it up. Whoop. And
Dang.
then let's stop
Yeah.
sharing that for a second. And then we'll share the window, my projector source. That probably looks a whole lot better for you guys on your end anyway.
Right.
But yeah, so this is a playthrough that I found on YouTube. Shout outs to Look Back Gaming. I'm going to put a link in the description below for this podcast because I don't like to use footage without giving credit where credit's due, because this playthrough is 7 hours long, and I have to commend this person for playing it for that long, because this game controls like shit.
Oh boy.
I mean, it's like the idea of Dark Souls was there, and they weren't quite there. First off, it's in first person.
This looks and feels more like an Elder Scroll, like an original Elder Scrolls style.
Yeah, that's a great point.
Yep.
Oh man, and look at this, these big giant castles with these voids at the bottom.
Dark Souls.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, so Devin, you were mentioning you've played a Castlevania, but you've never finished one. I think I've played like Simon's Quest, the second one on the NES, because everybody said, hey, it's super difficult and hard. So I thought, it can't be that hard. It's that hard,
brother.
It's so hard.
Well, so I play, like, I barely even have recollection of it. Like, this is when I was like, I had to have been like really young or something, but like my mom was probably like, you got to play this game. This is a classic.
Whoa.
And so I just like dabbled on it for a minute, and it was obviously too difficult for me to actually play. So, I ended up quitting, like you're not supposed to do.
I know that'll happen when you're younger, but
yeah, you were young.
Let's take a moment and say that, guys. If you're struggling with a game, if you're struggling with addiction, addiction's not a good example here. You should quit. Yeah, that's bad. No, but if you're struggling with something that you're trying to get over, a hump that you're trying to accomplish, an accomplishment that just seems out of reach, you can do it. You can absolutely do it.
No, I like to look at that item, by the way. That was crazy.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, it's totally fine. Look at that.
Super cool.
Yeah, I'm really into this, and I wish this played better. And maybe it was the emulator I'm using. Ooh, I said the E word. But
they're gonna get you.
The official copy that you played on your original system.
Absolutely. And I made sure to register the PlayStation 2 with the Sony Corporation, and then I paid my dues. And I would never ever do anything untoward.
That's
towards
right.
The Sony Corp.
Yeah, not our corpos.
There's a salute.
Corpo overlords.
Of course.
But I just wanted to throw that in there. You can do it. I believe in you. We all believe in you, and you should believe in yourself. That's right. This is something to throw down there.
Shout out.
John, what haven't you played?
Dude,
I'm gonna put you on the spot.
There's a lot of like titles that came to mind, right? One was the original Fallout.
Whoa.
Okay.
So you're talking about isometric.
One, like just to know more so, like to get into like that world, like at like ground level, and to like see it grow right into like what it is now. Except for Fallout 76, but
hey, I've heard they've done good things with it
supposedly.
So far. Supposedly, I'll never know.
Another title was Zelda.
Woof.
That was a bit like I wish I
hold up.
The
original Legend of Zelda on the NES.
Yeah, like imagine.
Dude.
Wait a minute, didn't we talk about this one time, John? You've never played Legend of Zelda?
Any like Legend of
Zelda. That's your blind spot. There it is.
Like
the series.
I think Legend of Zelda would be like that would have been cool to experience.
Absolutely. But I love that you had a growing up experience that's different from both me and Devin.
Dude, it's pretty unique.
Me and Devin have some similarities to growing up because we both grew up in America, and you grew up in Puerto Rico, which is like America version 0.79. I don't know.
Like
not 2.0, but it's not less than 1. It's like the alternate universe where you have a magic DS with a bunch of games on it.
See, like, look, I still have it. Like, it still works.
Look,
like,
it's right there. It's right there.
This is
allegedly.
So this is like the UI, bro. Like, do you see this? Like, it was like its own like hub, and then like
it's insane.
AKAIO,
bro. Like
these all in one.
These are all my games, bro.
Wait,
like,
is the date correct on your DS?
What's it say?
Oh my gosh, it actually is.
Oh my
Like,
god.
dude, like it's still going. I don't know what it's checking into. Like, I
You
should,
have a CMOS battery that simply will refuse to give up forever.
Yeah, that bad boy
Going-
is not stopping, huh?
it's going strong.
That's
And hey,
that's aftermarket CMOS right there. I'm
quick,
sure of it.
quick flex. Original.
Look at
style.
that.
Still has the pin.
That stylus though. Whoop.
Wowzers.
You got it. That's so awesome, John. I love that.
No, okay, look, I know my gap. I know what it is.
Let's hear
It's Doom.
it.
Ooh, that's
It
a great
is
one.
Doom.
That's a
Bro.
great one.
Bro, I'll say it
I
on
have the
stream
WAD
because I don't
file.
think it's software care. I gave you that WAD file, bro, on Discord.
I have
You
the
owe it to
WAD.
me. You owe it to me to play Doom.
Oh my, I
Hey,
do.
No,
Hey, Nathan, could you
yeah,
send
what's
me
up?
that file too, just so I know what to stay away from?
Yeah, we don't want them to accidentally come
Yeah,
across
like
the file
I
and
want to
use
be
it.
I want to be aware so I don't accidentally, like do something wrong.
Yeah,
we
absolutely.
wouldn't want that.
I'll make sure you stay away from any crimes. Don't do
Thank you.
crimes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
don't
crimes
commit
are bad.
Yeah, I'll make sure to send you that file. That way you have a very clear picture of what not
Yeah,
to
I just
do.
want to note down the hash.
Yeah, he's gonna
Yeah,
note down the hash.
like I want to block it.
It's just
At
that's all
like
he wants to do is add
firewall
the
level in my
MD5s.
home.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
Yeah, absolutely. That's a super blind spot for you, dude, because
Yep. Big
especially
time.
with modern
Big one.
trappings, GZ Doom. If you guys like Doom and you haven't heard of GZ Doom somehow, GZ Doom is runs on modern hardware, and it essentially gives you mouse look and run always and a shit ton of options. So you can essentially play Doom the way you want, and I really like that it's both modern and accessible. Because let's face it, playing through episode 1 is just episode 1 alone on ultra violence is pretty hard. It's tough.
Mm.
You got to move quick. You got to shoot them demons. And Devin,
I gotta play
we're
Doom.
I'm gonna have you play Doom on stream. That's what's gonna happen.
Oh,
I
yeah.
want to
boy.
watch you. I would love
Oh,
to watch
man.
you go through and see what you think of the very first Doom. Let's do that.
Yeah,
Should we do that, chat?
that'd be cool to do like a
A reveal,
a
a
like
reveal stream.
like 20-year-old game, or whatever.
Absolutely.
Fun to do.
Yeah, let's. Okay, we're gonna iron the details out on that. We'll come up with something, and I'll throw a date in on the Twitter account and whatnot. But we're gonna have Devin play Doom at the very least, and then John, you can play The Legend of Zelda. We can figure out a good way for you to play that.
Yeah, and it needs to be a way that like we avoid any troublemaking.
I'll make sure to send
Right.
you that ROM as well, so you can avoid that.
Yeah, I
that
really
trouble.
want to stay away from that.
100%.
Dude, I have one more that might surprise you guys.
It's Halo, isn't it?
No, it's not. It's
No,
not
kidding.
Halo. 'Cause I got to replay them with my friend Caleb.
I love that.
Peak gaming. Like I can't it would be.
Regal says that'd be
crazy
fun. That's it.
to
It's
not-
locked in. We're gonna play old games
Like,
that we
let's
haven't
go.
played before. Let's go. All right, sorry. Go ahead, John.
Gears of War.
No.
Oh, you've never
John.
chainsawed a motherfucker in the face.
Dude, I was gonna say, man,
I've
you
never
don't know the
played
satisfaction.
Gears of War.
You don't know the
And
satisfaction. You
like
don't
what's
even
crazy
know.
is I remember reading like the Game Informers and like seeing like I remember when Gears of War 2 or 3 was coming out and like reading that Game Informer and being like, this looks so cool.
Nathan, he's
Hell
never
yeah.
used what is the Hammer of Dawn?
Oh, brother.
Oh.
Okay, I don't think Gears of War invented the cover fire system, but I do know that Gears of War invented. Okay, don't at me, but this is my history that I know of. I do know that Gears of War invented the active reload. If you guys aren't familiar with active reload, it is where you fire off all your shit, and then when in the middle of reloading, there's a meter that fills up, and if you click the A button at the right moment, you get an instant reload without having to do the whole reload animation. It basically cuts your reload in half. So the folks who were good at active reload in multiplayer were ruining the days of people who did not get along with the active reload system.
Yeah.
And so it was something that you could learn to get good. It wasn't a cheat. It wasn't like a pay to win. It was just a system that they built in.
Skill gap.
Freaking awesome. There's definitely a skill gap for some people on that. But yeah, Gears of War, man, shit. You have to play that. It's good.
Yeah, that one's
It's
super
real good.
The campaign is so
Now I
good.
like feel crazy because like I have a bunch of other names like Dead Space would have been cool.
Okay, I haven't played those either.
Okay, so we're starting to wade into territory of like less famous games. Well, I say that Dead Space is wildly famous, but those are
They're
a
not
little
like
bit more.
they're not the Titans. You know?
They're not the cornerstone games.
Yeah.
Like if you were to tell me I've never played a single Resident Evil,
I haven't either.
okay,
He's
that's it.
young.
Podcast is over. I'm out.
He's young, Nathan. It's okay. It's
No,
we must
okay.
forgive him.
Dude, okay, I've played the intro of the RE2 remake, where like you're Leon in the gas station.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I've played
Okay.
like it was before I didn't have a PlayStation, and like I was at a
Hmm.
friend's house and he was like, "You gotta play this game," you know, and like play it, and he like let me play it, and I was like, "Yeah, I should play it," and I just never did.
Well,
Dang.
I mean, that's just how it is. I mean, sometimes you miss things here and there, and that's okay, I guess.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Resident Evil was one of those games that I loved playing so much, not by myself. I was well, I was too young to play them by myself. I was terrified, but
Yeah.
I enjoyed playing them on the. John is partying at his house. His lights go crazy always. 10 o'clock.
I love it. It's one of my favorite things that happens on this podcast is that
Yeah.
the lights do
And
things.
like I've
Every time, dude. He
Like-
never remembers.
I've adjusted this schedule like about 2 times, and it's like it's hard coded or something, bro. Like it just doesn't.
Firmware level. No, but I was saying, so Resident Evil was like one of those games that like I played with my family. Like
Wow.
we played it. Like
Okay.
I sat on the couch. My older brother was there. My dad was there, and we played Resident Evil. And like
That's sick.
the way that we would
We
play
have
it
to stay on
together-
topic for this because this is a transition that I'm about to make into the next thing I want to talk about. So just bookmark this. Don't veer off the Resident Evil track.
Okay.
But anyway, sorry. Go ahead.
So we would-
Your family played Resident Evil together.
Yeah, we would
That's
we would
wild.
play together, which was super cool. And we would do like a shift turn, and if you died, you had to give up the controller.
Oh, I love
Wow.
that controller rotation, baby.
So everyone got to play, everyone got to enjoy the game, and you just like slowly played through the game that way. And then it
That's
was like
so awesome.
everyone's campaign. Yeah, it was super fun.
Sweet.
Did anyone ever just like lock in and not die?
I mean, you would have like, yeah, if you went too long, we also just kind of rotated. Like, hey, I've been playing a while, I could just pass it on.
Sure.
So yeah. So it definitely did happen, but we didn't we didn't hog it.
Dang, I'm just greedy, bro.
Because my dad was there, he wasn't gonna let us do that. So
Oh, dude, that's true.
yeah, the pops was there. He was like,
He's
Yeah,
there
he's-
to like he's there to like rotate players out, you know.
yeah,
Hey buddy, you're throwing
you're
beanbags
done.
out there. Get off
Yeah,
the
you're
plate.
playing
homie.
too safe, bro. Like, go put yourself out
You're
there and get
done.
yourself
Yeah.
killed. Come on.
Absolutely. Speaking of putting yourself out there, this is a wild transition, I think. I played a game just before we were podcasting. I did 1 hour stream of a new game that just came out. And it's called The Lacerator.
Dude, I saw you playing that. I was playing
Yeah?
Doom earlier, and I was like, I wonder what Nathan's playing.
Yeah, so I'm gonna actually hold on. I'll get this footage up here for you guys. But it's called The Lacerator, and it's freaking crazy. Because and the reason I said hang on to the Resident Evil because it's very much that. Here, I'll share it with you guys here in our room.
Shout out to Plastic
Yeah,
Things.
there it is. There's Max, who
Whoa.
is described as the man who loves sex. Sure, there you're about to see it on the screen.
Oh, he looks like a dirty man.
He's a dirty man. He's a dirty man. And this game is well, there's that. But this game is filthy in a way that's not that. But so you and your cameraman Rodriguez, I'll give you 2 guesses what Rodriguez was filming probably prior to this.
Oh no, Rodriguez.
And then Stacy, she's in another cell. So this is Max here. By the way, I just want a quick shout outs to Plastic Fangs. They have this on their channel. Even though it's an official playthrough, no commentary of the demo for The Lacerator. The full game is out today. It just dropped. It's less than $10. You spend that money on lunch. You know, make lunch at home, make a sandwich at home, and spend some money playing The Lacerator because it's effectively a puzzle game more than anything else. It's definitely survival horror. Look at this. There's a bandage. It's very blocky. It's got a fixed camera. There is an over-the-shoulder option.
Camera, dude. I miss it.
Absolutely. Yeah, 100%. And look at all these Dutch tilts. This is like going through this made me uneasy. And by the way, that cigarette in his mouth burns the whole time. It's
Dang.
awesome.
God bless him.
Yeah, God bless Max. So Max is caught in this dungeon prison thing, and because of that, he's got to get out. That's the puzzle he's got to deal with. But the catch is that there is a psycho killer named the Lacerator about, and he loves to chop people up. So this is very much in the vein of those 80s slasher flicks. The writing is campy, but not like annoying millennial campy. It's straight up classic 80s camp.
That
And
hair on his legs.
No,
are
yeah,
all-
I'm sorry.
he's a
but
hairy
that's
man.
bothering me. That's been it's been unsettling.
Yeah, he's
I
hairy
feel
like
like
80s
on the
80s porn
calf,
star
back hair.
hairy. It's disgusting.
His leg back hair, his back leg hair.
the legs on the
Even
back
has,
of his leg.
ridiculous.
He even has like hair in like the fold of like the back of his knee and like calf.
He absolutely does.
That
But
I
yeah,
know
so-
that man smells like cigarettes and regret. You know what I mean?
Huh.
Like,
1,000%.
Jesus
It's definitely a filthy game, just because of the location you're in, but also like in general, what's going on here. This kind of situation happens to the worst people.
So
But
funny.
I digress. What's up? No, not that I'm aware of. Oh yeah, Levi ate in here earlier. I don't know. I had the table up. I'm so sorry, guys. I got distracted by some crumbs that made it into the bed. I had put the table up, but apparently children are messy.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, the Lacerator is dope. I played about an hour of it and I got through 2 chunks of it. It does an autosave thing. So if you do die, you go back to the last save spot. And I like that it's a puzzle game, because don't get me wrong, I do love a classic Resident Evil style survival horror game, but having the ability to just kind of mosey about and do my thing in this environment is really great. It's super fun. I highly recommend it. Look at these menus, very VHS too. It's got this film grain on top of it. This is really popular right now, specifically in the horror genre. I played some stuff
God.
that was
She does not look good.
no, she's in trouble. I think she got her arm chopped off. There's
They
another
just say
girl.
she's hot.
He did.
Yeah,
He did say
yeah, that happens.
It's like, what a shame.
Oh, he just
And
lost
actually-
her. Oh, he's gone.
Well, he's got to figure out a way to get her out of there. He can't very well. So, okay, the gimmick of this game, I completely forgot to mention this. The gimmick of this game is that the Lacerator can show up, and that there are some traps and things like that. That revolver's sick. I'm not going to lie. The traps will sever your limbs. You will lose limbs in this game. But because you've lost the limb, there it is. He lost his arm. Because Max has lost his arm, he now cannot do specific things. Like a 2-handed required puzzle solution is gated off to you now. You cannot do it now. So it changes the level and how you have to approach it. I think that is super duper unique.
Dynamic how you have to solve puzzles.
So, okay, in the game, the full game that I was playing earlier, like basically the first 5 minutes of it, I got my fucking leg chopped off. And for the entirety of this hour, Max is crawling around on the ground. I have to crawl then. So there's a ladder that's like higher up. I can't reach it. So I have to find another way around. And I thought that was a super cool gimmick. I had to show this game off. I think it's fantastic. Highly recommend.
That's super cool. Yeah, that's a super fun one.
Yeah, it's like reverse Metroid, you know? You've got all the solutions at your fingertips, but then
your
they
fingertips
take away
cut
the
off.
powers,
The
you know?
pav, the pav is different.
Yeah, the POV is different indeed.
Dang.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
it is.
that's I thought that was super cool. Have you guys ever played anything like that before? Probably not, huh?
No, I don't think I have.
Not like that necessarily. No, I mean, it resembles that older PlayStation 2 style video game. You know, that the set camera, like the fixed angles, things like that. The movement, you know, kind of the graphics, obviously as well. I think that all resembles those, you know, early PlayStation games.
Yeah,
Man,
100%.
that's so like it's crazy because that whole like era is like time lost to me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my first ever console was a Wii.
Oh, yeah, that's
And that's
right.
such a
So like
it's not a shame. I don't want to say a shame because that's not the right word. But like it was such a unique
that's what
time
I
for
mean. Like
games.
it was because it was like video games were also kind of like becoming video games. Like
Yeah,
there was
Right.
so much
more
of
mainstream.
it was so new that like a lot of developers could just do whatever because and just see like what
Oh,
stuff,
and they did.
and they did
The PlayStation 2 was like one of the best sold consoles, right?
ever.
Ever. Yes, that's accurate. I believe it still is. Yeah, Jamie, pull that shit up. Shout outs
Hey,
to Jamie.
Jamie,
Shout out to Jamie, wherever he is.
Jamie.
Highest selling consoles. Here, let's just get a quick perplexity check on
That's
this.
perplexing.
PlayStation 2, still number one. 160
Wow.
million units sold of the PlayStation 2.
Whoa.
What's the top
Yeah.
five? I'm curious.
Okay, so number 5, PlayStation 4.
Whoa.
Okay, shout outs to PlayStation
Okay.
4.
Shout
That
out.
one sold 117 million. The next one up is Game Boy / Color, and I think they lump Game Boy in with the Game Boy Color. I'm okay with that because they both
Whoa.
play
Yeah.
the
It
same
was the same
games
thing.
roughly. Yeah, exactly. And let's be real, the upgrade to the Game Boy Color where you had to like bend it just right in the light. There was no backlight on it.
Yeah, dude.
Ooh,
Oh
it
man,
was a nightmare.
I had the little lamp attachment that like illuminated the screen. So if you're playing in the dark, you
What?
could still see it.
Yep.
Yes, dude. Oh,
Yep.
you never experienced that one, huh?
Yeah, if you
No.
were playing in the
No
dark, you were
backlight,
kind
bro.
of SOL.
Yeah, there was no like proper backlight to it. So you had to have
Yeah.
like actual illumination on the screen.
That's
Otherwise you just
nuts.
couldn't see it.
I'm going to switch off of that Lacerator footage. Let's go ahead and move on to number 3, the Nintendo Switch. I kind of expected that.
I
Let's
understand.
be real.
Yeah.
152 million sold. That's impressive.
Nuts. It's a lot.
Yeah, it's quite a bit. And then the next one is John, your old DS in the number 2 slot. 154
Wow,
million.
shout out to the DS. I
Yeah,
definitely had
DS
one of those
is
too.
awesome. So yeah, that's crazy that you have sort of a blind spot for that because you came into it with the first console being the Wii. You didn't get to play some of the really, really batshit stuff on both PlayStation and PlayStation 2 because it's funny that you'd say that developers could just do whatever. They 100% did.
No, they did.
They
Yeah,
just
they
did
did.
Like,
stuff.
They just
You could
started
do
making
things.
games.
I
Yeah.
remember like seeing like my big brother. This is like a fever dream, but he had a PS2,
Yeah.
and like I remember one time going to his room. I like couldn't sleep or something, and seeing the craziest thing ever on the screen because he was playing on his PS2. I don't know what he was playing, but like I just remember seeing something insane like that. I was like, it's like whoa! Like little kid John was like mystified.
Yeah, 100%. Do you guys want a staggering statistic here?
Yes.
Sure.
I don't know if I believe these numbers, but I asked Perplexity how many games are on each PlayStation console. There are close to on the PlayStation 3, and I'm assuming this lumps in PlayStation 1 and 2 because there were 3 models that could play 1 and 2 games, right? I assume this is all kind of crumbled together, but there are over 5,000 PlayStation 1, 2, and 3 games
Wow.
put together. That is an insane number.
Dang.
So yeah, you missed out on some weird shit like Jumping Flash. I bet you'd never even heard of that game.
Mm-mm.
Bro, I
There
played
was,
the ever living shit out of SSX Tricky. Like
yeah. Oh my
What-
god,
oh,
that's
what does that
tricky,
even
baby.
mean?
much, dude. Oh
It's a
my
snowboarding game, dude.
snowboarding game, and it was
SSX.
so fun, dude.
Yeah, you got to look it up.
My
You got to look it
God.
up.
I mean, I probably put like
There's a
Not-
2.
I think that might have been my probably number 1 played PS2 game.
Wow, that's impressive.
I played the mess out of the game. I'm trying to think of another PS2. No, man, I think that was my number 1 PS2 game.
Oh
I
wow,
put
that's
so
sick.
many hours on it. I mean, we played other games too on it, but
Of course,
I think
of
that was
course.
like it had such good replayability. I went back and I played it normally on the PlayStation 2 that I have in my house hooked up to my TV with the original disc.
Registered to Sony.
Registered to Sony, and then I obtained everything normally. No, and I played it like just out of the blue. I was just like, man, I want to play this game again. So I got it all set up and played, and dude, held up. It felt amazing, And again, I've played through that game. I've like hundreds of hours on that game, and I played it for like an entire day straight. And then I
Damn.
I texted my brothers. I was like, y'all have
Wow.
to get this. I got them to set it up and start playing it again with their own PlayStation. You know, they
Yeah,
they have their own copy of the game.
Of course.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be said, right?
Registered.
And and they ended up playing it too. And then I brought them over to the house, and we ended up playing it together, like split screen.
Oh my god.
Wow.
That's
Dude,
insane.
it was insane. Yeah, dude. I went down the nostalgia train with that game. Like that was not even a year ago. It was super fun.
Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, man. I'm trying to think of a game that I know of a good one. Let's see if I can remember the title of it. It was called State of Emergency. Have you guys ever heard of this thing?
Oh, that sounds really familiar.
Yeah. And this really, really small company that nobody's ever heard of made this game. I think they're called Rockstar.
I was like, what? I googled it. I'm singing Rockstar. I'm like, what is he talking about?
It's absolutely a Rockstar game. So I pulled this up on
I
our
don't think I've played
deal here, and I don't know if I'm sharing this with you guys. No, I'm not. Here, let me pull up this window.
Dude,
Let's
this
see.
isn't
Source
even. When did this
protector.
come out?
Yeah. Oh,
Yes,
here's our
2002.
man. He's stomping that fool to death.
This doesn't even look bad.
State of Emergency is a wild game in which, at least in this footage, you're inside a mall and you're essentially just killing people or bad guys, looters. I don't know. I can't remember what the actual thing is, but it's like showing it as if it's a news broadcast or something. Here, I'll share it to our stream here. Yeah, so this thing is a wild relic of time. Shout outs to NeoGamer, the video game archive. Check them out on YouTube. This is their stream right here that they did. It's a no commentary playthrough. But this is State of Emergency. This is the level of unhinged shit that on the PlayStation 2
going around beating people up
by no less than Rockstar. Okay. And you can say all you want about GTA 3 and the things that make it a landmark game. Bully, even, which is a little more under the radar than most people are familiar with. But this game flew way under the radar. And if you guys haven't ever checked out State of Emergency, go out and buy a legitimate PlayStation 2 and buy a legitimate copy of State of Emergency and register it with Sony and then play this game. It's super fun. I thoroughly enjoyed it, even though it's completely unhinged and the content is like
running around with
questionable. They're just looting this mall and we're just straight up killing them. Yeah, so State of Emergency is wild.
That is so freaking funny.
Yeah,
wow.
I kind of wish you'd have been part of that deal, but John, that's really great
same.
because now you have a plethora of games that you could legally purchase and play.
Yeah, and like get it through the proper channels and
that's correct.
Accurate.
I'm sure GameStop still sells all of these. So.
100%. I was just in the PlayStation 1 section the other day. They have every game.
Yeah, it's
all of them, all physical.
That's how we can go back and reminisce on these games so easily.
Absolutely.
Legally.
Yeah. Oh man. Something else, right?
Yeah.
So anyway, I'll take this off of the stream here. Yeah, it's completely wild. So yeah, those are our blind spots. It sounds like we've got some classic gaming to do, huh?
We have some classic gaming to do, indeed.
Dude, yeah.
You know, I think I would really like to play something like Symphony of the Night because I've heard that Castlevania game is nothing short of amazing. And I just haven't found one that resonated with me. I've never beaten a Castlevania game. I've played some, but I've never finished one. And I think that's probably the one I would like to go for if I was going to play a Castlevania game. Are y'all familiar with that one at all?
Dude, I gotta be honest, man. Like, I know the Castlevania anime on Netflix.
There you go. That's enough.
Shout out to the anime.
You've watched more Castlevania than I have. I can tell you that.
Yeah.
I didn't know there was a game.
Yeah,
that's hilarious.
Bro watched it not even knowing it was based on a game.
Like, whoa.
Sometimes I question why you're on this podcast, John.
It's fresh perspective, Nathan.
I mean, sometimes
you're not wrong. I'm just kidding, of course. I love you, John. You're awesome. We got to have the different perspectives on here.
That's right.
That's for sure.
Speaking of, can I transition us? Can I pivot?
Yes, please. Absolutely, because I was going to do that just now, but if you're going to do it, by all means.
IGN rated
Oh, brother.
Battlefield's campaign a 5 out
I
of
don't want to
10.
talk about it. Dude, we have to talk about it. What am I saying?
We have to talk
We
about
have
that.
to mention this. It's insanity. I'll see
Big.
if I can maybe pull up the tweet real quick.
Yeah. Pull it up pull that up,
Dude,
James.
they
Yeah.
flamed it.
Dude,
They flamed it.
what
Yeah,
they
listen to this. Here it
tried
is.
and
Here
that
it
they
is.
tried and failed.
Here, let
Wow.
me save this image here on my desktop, and then I think I can add it to the layout here. So just give me a second. But yeah, the audacity. Here, we'll just call this IGN sucks, and then we'll browse for this image here. You guys have to see this this shit ass score. Look at this right here. You could see it on our stream. It's over our faces right now. This is a tweet by Pirate Nation. IGN rated the Battlefield 6 campaign 5 out of 10. A safe, dull reimagining of what Battlefield was, not a bold reinvention of what it could be. Hollow Attorney says IGN are morons. You are absolutely correct, Hollow Attorney. Look at this. Look at this guy. This guy, Simon Cardy, he doesn't even know what a Battlefield looks like.
He's never even played a video game before.
He's
Yeah,
never
he's
played
not even a
video games.
gamer, bro.
He's not a true gamer. Yeah,
You
well,
know
I'm
what,
gonna get that shit out of there. Regal Fire says that's how I know I knew it'd be a great game. Absolutely. If IGN says
IGN hated
it's
it,
probably
then-
amazing.
yeah. So, and there's this other game, this beat 'em up called Absalom. The music is done by none other than the lady that did the music for Bloodborne. It's amazing, and it looks like an awesome beat 'em up. It's called Absalom. Check it out, ABSOLUM. They gave it a 7. Everybody else be throwing 9s and 10s at it. I don't know what IGN's problem is, but they need to to get their heads out of their asses.
They're
they're
haters and or they're getting paid off, bro. That's
Dude,
the conspiracy. They're getting.
That's
Activision's
got to be
paying
it,
off.
right?
Okay, because the other numbers, let's bring them up, dude. Let's talk about it. The open betas, Call of Duty's open beta got, I think it was 70 something thousand concurrent.
Dude, hang on.
Peak-
My
peak
buddy,
70,000? No way.
I think, yeah, I think it was 70,000 concurrent peak players.
What is it? What is it? Black Ops
Versus-
7? Is that what it is? BO7?
Yeah, I think so. What is it? I can't read it. No, 90,000. 90,000.
Yeah, dude. 99,000
99,574.
Yes, played
Mhm.
the Black
Versus
Ops 7
Battlefield's what, 500 and something thousand?
$500,000.
Half a million,
Half
bro?
a million.
Yo, and they're gonna
guys,
come out,
Guys, it's actually 521,079.
Yeah,
Over
difference.
half a million.
That's right.
At 20,000 players is not nothing. 20,000 players is a fifth of what COD 7 was pushing.
Bro, COD wishes
That's
they
insane.
could have that extra 20,000.
They
They
threw.
wish.
They killed their
Yeah.
game. They killed their game.
100% killed their game.
Get good.
Regal Fire says IGN doesn't hire
Trash,
gamers.
bro.
That's accurate, Regal. Absolutely.
Oh man, yeah, I pre-purchased it and preloaded it tonight.
When? Hey, what's the release date on it? Is it tomorrow? Is it
Tomorrow at
Tomorrow.
7 a.m. Central Standard Time.
shit? So Devin and John are calling in sick
I
tomorrow.
might be sick tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
boy.
I
that's
don't.
insanity.
My tummy
no.
hurts.
Oh no!
Hey, I'll tell you
Oh,
what.
no.
If you guys want, I can. Is there a spectator mode? Can I watch you guys? Could you maybe toss it into the Discord? I would love to see. Just maybe I can see what's going on with it because my poor computer is going to be dog water trying to run that.
There's
fucking
crossplay, Nathan. You can put it on your PS5.
game. Bro, I just bought a new car. I can't be dropping no $60 on a video game. Are you fucking kidding me?
I'm
70.
sorry, it's 70.
Yeah.
That's it.
Can't
Podcast
lie.
is over.
Keeping the pores out of here.
Can't lie. Like
Get the pores off the stream.
Yeah, come on.
That sucks.
that
$70.
70 is gonna hurt. I can't lie.
70s.
Oh,
I'm
I
gonna
don't
lie,
love
bro.
that. I don't love
know,
that.
I'm giving it, but I was talking to my brother about that. Like,
Although
I'm,
it's
I'm
hard.
giving it begrudgingly. Like, I can't lie. $70.
Yeah, 70 is tough. Okay. All right. Look. but
Okay,
we're gonna
wait,
run out
hold
of
up.
These corporate overlords.
Wait. Can I justify this? Let's play. Can Nathan justify this?
Let's see.
Okay.
So if Battlefield 6 were free to play, let's just say, would you or would you not spend $10 per season on a battle pass for cool shit? Maybe, but does that then fly in the face of COD doesn't need to be putting Nicki Minaj and shit for you to buy.
So yeah, because eventually that's the thing with like a battle pass is you're gonna run out of stuff to put in there.
Yeah, you will stop caring about it for
Yeah,
sure.
they start putting slop in there is what they end up doing.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
That's how you get there.
that's what they've got at this point.
So then we have to approach it at a different way. We have to look at it at an hours spent playing versus dollars, and then does that justify itself? Because I played. Let's see, I'm playing. Perfect example. Last Friday, I played Outlast. Right, Outlast is a first-person horror survival game. It's fucking scary. Great story. I had a super fun time. I accidentally played it all the way through. It was 4 and 5 hours. Okay. I spent $10 on that game. So my return on investment is $2 an hour. Let's call it.
That's pretty
$2
amazing.
an hour is what I paid for it. So will you then get at least 35 hours out of Battlefield 6? My guess is yes.
Dude. Yeah, and
I like perspective. The first open beta weekend,
I mean,
I put about 30 hours in it.
yeah, I put in around that too.
You have already played. You have already committed the time, at
Yep.
least on a per hour stance at $2 an hour.
I mean,
and as time goes on, that number goes down and down because that's just math, you know?
yeah,
That's right.
I that's a good point. Like I played like Red Dead. Red Dead was $60, and I got like dang near 80 hours of content.
What a great game too, you know?
Oh, like I cried. like that was
sobbed
beautiful.
even.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. I miss Arthur.
Oh, shout outs to Arthur. Rick.
Shout outs to Arthur, bro. Yeah. All right.
You know, I don't mean to justify the corporate overlord charging you $70 for the game, but at the end of the day, if you're willing to pay that for the game, you're voting with your wallet, and I'm not going to judge you for your vote. But you know,
dude, it's just like
Regal Fire says me too. I think Regal might be mentioning Arthur. Regal misses Arthur. We all miss Arthur. Regal.
Arthur, man.
Yeah. So I guess I don't judge you, but $70 hurts, especially in this economy where people's wallets be hurting sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
No, absolutely.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Very true.
And
very, very true.
I do have to put it up against the stark contrast of something like, say, the Lacerator. I paid a whole $9 for that game. And I'm probably going to get 10, 20 hours of gameplay out of it because it's replayable. There's 3 different endings. There's ways to not get your limbs chopped off, and you can go down those routes instead. So it's got some replayability to it. So I guess I'm saying because of that, I don't think the dollars per hour is a good metric either. I don't think you can metricize this to make up a word. I don't think you can I don't think you can put this against a number. You simply have to put it against your own wallet and your own feelings, right?
Yeah. And also, it is official that they will have a battle royale that is free to play.
There
you go. Done. I will absolutely play that with you. I'll download that shit on my PlayStation 5. We will 100% play that game.
Yeah, it's
I love
it's not going to be out on the 10th or tomorrow. I think it's coming late. I don't know if they've actually confirmed the date for the release, but I would assume the quick release end of the month. So
okay, that's cool.
Yeah,
so
no, go ahead. I'm sorry. I was just filling dead space. I'm not gonna lie.
No. And so to your point of what you were mentioning,
yeah.
I don't know if you saw this, but there is a potential release date for GTA 6.
The first octuple A game ever released.
May 26th. May 26th of next year, I believe, is what I saw.
A's. That's 4 days before my birthday.
Question.
No, the answer is no.
Would you pay $100 for GTA 6? And hang on, before you answer, listen. This is the same studio that brought us GTA 3, 4, 5, Red Dead 1, and then to prove they could still hang in the big 2020-ish era of gaming, they dropped Red Dead 2, a masterpiece. And so and they've been working on GTA 6 for who knows how long. So it's like you know the level of game you're gonna get. And that's not even talking about the online or anything. This is just pure story. So all of that being said, if they said we're gonna charge you $80 for the standard edition and $100 for some whatever edition,
Comes with $1 million shark bucks.
would you
I've-
pay that?
I've never beat a GTA game.
Same.
But I'm the whole.
I played
But I'm the whole. But
I
What?
I've played the
I have-
online mode.
I have played the shit out of both GTA 3. Oh no, I've played the shit out of GTA 3, Vice City, GTA 4. I bought the special. I spent $80 on the special edition of GTA
he already
4.
did it, Nathan. You already did it. You already did it for a worse experience.
No, listen. It came with a lockbox with a key and a shirt and a soundtrack. It had swag with it that came. It wasn't just a standard edition. It wasn't no digital items. It wasn't like a free rifle that you get to use in the campaign. It was stuff, right? Okay. I did spend, I think, damn near $100 on Fallout 3 because I bought it with a lunchbox and it came with a deck of cards.
Whoa.
And it came with a chip. No, that was New Vegas. I bought this.
That's
I was into that at
cool
some
when
point.
they did
Okay.
that kind of stuff. Those game
That is
bundles.
cool.
Right.
Yeah, those were
It is
those
very
were
cool.
cool.
Yeah. John, eat your mic a little bit more if you wouldn't mind. I can only crank you up so much. There you go. Now that's an image I have in my head forever.
Sorry.
No, it's all good, brother. To your point, I don't know how to answer that question. I don't know whether I would or not. Right now, no. New Vegas mentioned
shout
peak.
out-
Yep.
Shout outs to
Shout out
Vegas,
to New
dude.
Vegas, bro.
Shout outs to New Vegas. 100%. That is
That's Spurs.
great writing. It's so jank, but that's okay. You can download mods, which I did, and I'm almost through one of the final DLCs. It's a little talky more than I like in that particular one, but I'll talk about New Vegas here in just a minute if you guys want to. I don't think right now, in my current position in life, like I can't justify $100 video game. I simply won't.
Yeah.
But there was a time.
Or was it time?
There was a time where if it came with cool shit like a case or a lockbox or a lunch kit, maybe.
No, I really think that playing Red Dead like kind of sold me on Rockstar a little more.
Okay.
Because like I mean,
That's fair enough, dude.
it's kind of respectable, like the fact that they dropped GTA 5 in 2023, or excuse me,
Yeah.
2013, right? And then like to all those years, just randomly like, by the way, cowboy game, and it's one of the greatest games ever.
Yeah.
And
It's
it's
legendary.
it's also one of the most detailed games ever.
By the
so-
way, cowboy game.
By the way, cowboy, literally. So
Yeah.
I want to pose something. I saw this on Twitter, and I'm interested to see what you guys think.
Hold on. Before that thought, Hollow Attorney says, John, you should check out Bully. It's like $5 on PS5 if you've got a PS5.
I do.
So, yeah, John does. That's where he played RDR2. Bully is one of their earlier games in which you play a school bully. You're at like a prep academy, school uniforms and all, and it's a story
What?
about. Yeah, you should check it out.
They
Definitely Google that
remastered
shit.
it.
Yeah, they absolutely did. It came back in a pretty big way when it dropped for those fans, and then it exposed it to a lot of players of Rockstar games. So shout outs to Bully, Hollow Attorney. You're absolutely right. John should play it. It's like next to nothing. You might as well.
Yeah. might as well.
So what were you about to get into? You were about to get into Cowboy Game, huh?
So I saw kind of. So I saw this take on Twitter. I'm just interested to see what you guys think about it.
Sure.
So I saw a tweet that said Red Dead 2 was the worst thing to happen to video game discourse or discussion, I guess I should say.
I need to hear the full argument.
And
That
so
requires
essentially-
context.
Yeah, what do they mean?
Essentially, the argument that they were trying to make is that it's not fair to use Red Dead 2 as a comparison to normal games because it's not a normal game because of the resources behind it, and that there will never be another game like it, that it's too unique and too detailed of a game to fairly compare it to the plethora of games out there.
I'm sorry. Uh, I don't know how to phrase this, but let me just say it this way. Tough shit. Yeah, I'm going to compare it to your game because it's out.
It's real.
It's
real.
Does exist.
I'm sorry. That's just how it's going to be, because at the end of the day, consumers are going to see it sitting right next to some trash that got dumped on PS5 because they ported it from PS3 and they did a half-ass job. Those two games are going to get compared. And if you're going to spend $60 on a game and those two are sitting next to each other, I mean, what are you going to do? What are you going to do about it? It's not fair. You know what? Fairness was invented for people who suck at things. Bottom line.
Here's your participation award.
Good. Dude, I'm mad because I thought I screenshotted the tweet, but I didn't.
Yeah.
That's okay. We don't need to attribute such a bad take to anybody, because that's just one day they'll look back on that tweet and think, what was I thinking?
Yeah, what was I doing there?
What a bad like, unless it was rage bait.
It's gotta be. It's gotta be, right?
Because that makes no sense.
It got me just now. That's
like
rage bait for sure.
To be like, oh, because it's money diff. I'm like, okay, life is money diff. My bad.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, like that's the world we live in. I don't know.
Sorry.
Let's talk to Team Cherry about the money diff on Hollow Knight, the original release of Hollow Knight. Literally three guys just doing their best from a game jam to come on, like amp your game up, bro. I'm sorry. I don't care. You know, I hate to be cold and callous like that. And in fact, it's kind of the opposite of what I say about games in general. Me and my kids were in the car the other day, and one of them said, such and such game sucks. And I was like, hold up. Some people worked on that game, and they worked really hard. Whether it came out the way they intended it to or not is a different story, but they did put their effort into it. So to say it sucks, I think, is maybe a gross misunderstanding of some games. Not all games. There's definitely some games out there that are garbage because they didn't put effort into it. But if a dev puts their hard blood, sweat, and tears into a game, even if it comes out subpar, maybe they learned a thing or two, and their next thing will be good. And it just needs a little TLC, maybe. You know?
Yeah, it was like Roi. I think Roi is kind of a good example. Like he was a newer developer, and he's putting out this game. Yeah, Darkenstein, and he understands like, hey, I'm not good at this. Like, I'm not good. I'm passionate about video games. Yeah, except he actually kind of crushed it. But he understands, hey, I'm not going to get the performance on optimization like right. Like he just knows that. He's not going to be able to make it happen. He can kind of tweak it, get it a little bit better, but he's not producing this thing that's just like, it's not going to be a AAA. You know, well, I say AAA, and then like Borderlands 4 came out, and like and the Poors just needed to upgrade their rigs. But
the Poors,
oh god.
Yeah,
okay, let's take a quick pause and say fuck Randy Pitchford.
Yeah, there we go. There it is. I got another one there.
I'll drop it again and again and again until he apologizes to everyone for his absurdities.
Buy his
mouth.
Computer.
Anyway, that aside, so on one hand, I'm sympathetic towards any developer pushing their hardest to make the best product they can, because at the end of the day, they don't want to put out trash. They're not trying to put out trash. And I don't think it's fair to levy hey man, you suck at this, you should stop. Maybe don't stop. Maybe just try a different something. Maybe that wasn't your genre. Maybe you just like that genre, but you're better at and understand better a different type of game. I don't know. But I'm not going to throw negativity at you just because you tried. You put it out there. I never made a video game, but I'm also unsympathetic to the guy who's over here going, mine didn't sell enough because Red Dead 2 has a lot more people on it. Shut the fuck up, man. Sorry, not sorry. Get good.
It's skill issue.
Get good.
Maybe a skill issue.
Shout out to Arthur, man.
Yeah, Arthur Morgan changed us all, even through the lens of
Dude.
John, especially through the lens of John, I would say.
Yeah,
Dude, I
100%.
saw an edit today on TikTok that it was one of those I had to keep rewatching. Like
Oh
it was
no.
so good. Like man, like there's that scene where like man, we're like kind of in like the climax of the story. Like Arthur gets a one-on-one with this character, and he's just like, "I'm afraid," and it's just like,
Oh,
Oh, dude.
"Oh, dude,"
brutal honesty like
you know what
that. I
I
love
mean?
it.
Like peak fiction, bro.
Yeah,
Peak
John almost teared
fiction.
up,
characters
dude.
that become real through the medium that they are portrayed through. I said through twice, but it doesn't matter. Um, yeah, that is peak fiction right there.
Dude.
Actually,
Like
I have
punch
a great
drunk
illustration of another game that I wanted to mention. Speaking of peak fiction,
peak.
it
Peak.
doesn't even have to be like real people that you're watching. Yeah, here it is. Let me find this. So there's this game called Thomas Was Alone. We're about to pop in a video here from a YouTuber called Chewy's Game Room. Definitely go check out Chewy's Game Room. Let me see if I can embed this pretty quickly. But Thomas Was Alone is a game that is about a character named Thomas, but because of the way it's made, wow, that browser footage is still on state of emergency. Let me flip that over real quick. So Thomas Was Alone. Here, you guys can probably see it on the mini player right here, but I'll pop it into the source projector for you guys. There it is. Here, and then I'll share it to you guys so you can see. So Thomas Was Alone is comprised of nothing but shapes. Okay, this is the entirety of the game. It's all shapes, squares, and it's puzzles. But there's a narrator on top of it, and narrating about how. See, there's some text maybe. You know, they were doing really well. Claire hoped she could, like, I can't read that, is moving too much, but this is how the story is presented. But let me tell you something. When you play through this game and you get to those well-written moments, it's the writing that matters in a game more than anything else. Because say what you will about Rockstar and how super detailed they are with their games, it almost doesn't matter. It does. It definitely lends itself to the immersion, and I'm definitely not I'm not counting their discounting, excuse me, their ability to make a beautiful handcrafted game. But this game will move you just as much, and it's about the writing and the heartfelt nature of what's going on here, and you know how you have to use the shapes to interact with one another, and the story that they tell on top of it is something else, guys. Highly recommend you check out Thomas Was Alone.
Interesting.
You can find it on any kind of, you know, I think it's on PlayStation and PC. It's on all kinds of platforms. Little short puzzle game, but yeah, it doesn't take much. What it takes is being genuine and crafting something that feels genuine. And whether it's just small shapes, and let's be real, all games are just super duper small shapes, just crammed all together.
Yeah.
True.
It can be just as effective as a Red Dead 2 can, you know, at some points.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Wow.
I thought
agree
that
with
was
that.
an interesting one
Yeah.
that you guys would find cool.
I've had games that make me sob.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Mm.
When was the last time you cried at a video game, Devin?
Whoa, boy. I don't know.
It's been a minute.
Been a long. Yeah, it has to have been a long time.
Yeah.
Couldn't
I'm
give
trying to
you
think of one that it really moved me, but I can't think of one off the top of my head. I guess I'm just a callous.
Yeah, I feel like I'm a little
Cold.
callous, but I will say the last one that really just got an emotional reaction from me, like I was angry, was Cyberpunk.
Oh, Cyberpunk is
2077,
another
dude.
great one.
It pissed me off. It pissed me.
How did your playthrough
off.
go? Spoilers up ahead. I don't
Cyberpunk
care. I would
spoilers.
like you to spoil it if you want to explain
Yeah.
why it made you mad. I would
No,
love
it
to hear
made me,
this.
dude. It made me so mad because I like you get to the point of no return, right? Like you get to the door to the building, right? And you start the process of like the final section of the game. And
Yeah.
I'd gotten to a place in the game where I was like, okay, I can spend like probably infinite hours just like roaming around the city and just like doing stuff. And it's like, I just need to finish the freaking campaign so I can just be done. And Dude, I start this and I'd been playing the game in like a very diplomatic way the whole time. Like I'm just trying to be a diplomat and make sure that everyone is taken care of to some degree. Like not in the sense of protecting like the corpo rats, but like I'm just trying not to like lose my hand. In other words, I'm trying to keep my cards close and I'm not because I don't know who to side with yet. Right? Like I don't know exactly
at the end of the game. I don't know who to side with.
No. Okay, but you have to experience the game to understand why. Okay,
okay, that's fair. That's fair. I'm just joshing.
You're like, see me. I'm getting all emotional about it. No, like, so you're kind of in this game. You're like, okay, I don't know if like, because they portray Johnny as like he could be like actually a terrorist, like he has bad intentions, and they give you that underlying feeling the entire game where you're like, I don't know if I can actually trust Johnny. And in what he's doing, like, is he actually for the people? Is he trying to take out the corpo rats? Like, what's the deal? And so you're kind of playing like, am I on Johnny's side, or am I like, is he being a little too ridiculous? Do I just need to like be careful with what he's saying? So you're like trying to play like the middle ground of like, I'm gonna appease Johnny, right? Like I'm gonna make sure he's not like gonna lose it because he's like embedded in your brain and like you can't get rid of him. So it's like I'm trying not to like piss him off, but I also don't want to fully just like go, hell yeah, Johnny, let's just fucking go, let's do it. so there's like, because that's what he's doing. He's like, just blow their asses up, let's just kill them all, like take them out. Blaze of glory. And
Keanu,
yeah, it was super good. So you're like, okay, I've got to like, he seems a little radical, right? And you're like, okay, maybe I don't want to be quite that radical, but I can inflict a change because clearly these corpos, these top dog, the Arasakas are not good people, and you know that, like you know that they're not good people, but you're trying to figure out how to take everything down in a way that makes sense. It's going to actually work because, like you kind of get the idea that if you try to go in Blaze of Glory, you might get your ass kicked. And then all of it will be for nothing, right? Okay, so this is what I'm in. This is the position, and you're kind of in on the Arasakas. Like you're kind of working it. You're working this angle with them, or so they have you to believe. You're working this, you're working this angle with them, and you're like, okay, I've got this in. I've got like a little bit of rapport with them, right? You end up, I think it's the daughter. Like you build this rapport with the daughter, and like. I don't remember. It's been like almost a year since I played it, but it was something like that where like you're kind of working this angle, this position. You're getting into it. Yeah, Hanako. You're getting into like the inner circle of the Arasaka organization, and like it's kind of crazy. Like you're in the office. You're talking. You end up like talking with the OG freaking
Mr. Arasaka.
Yes,
himself.
It's crazy. Like you do all of this stuff. And so you're like working these angles and you're like, okay. And so you're thinking, I've got it. Like I'm kind of in this thing and I'm going to have the leverage on whatever the decision is that needs to be made at the end of the road to be able to have the impact that you want, to be able to take down the bad organization, to be able to make sure that Johnny doesn't do some crazy ass bullshit and ruin everything. Like you're essentially trying to control both parties. And then in the end, the Arasakas screw you over.
Ooh.
And then because you didn't act rash enough, you screwed everyone else over because you weren't acting as rash as radical essentially as you needed to act, as Johnny was trying to tell you to be, but you couldn't fully trust him because he was also kind of a crazy guy.
Oh man.
So then at the end, you got screwed over.
You got Makoshi'd, bro.
Dude, I was so mad. Dude. I was so mad. And I didn't even understand until John told me what the hell even really happened. I knew I got screwed, but I didn't understand. So the game ends, right? And you're on the spaceship and like you're going through this repeat cycle in the spaceship and you're like, what the hell's happening on this thing? And then you end up just like jumping off the ship, or I don't know. And the game ends, and then it goes through the credits. And the credit scene, all of the people that you had built relationship with building up to the big event are all pissed.
They hate you now.
They're so mad at you. And I'm like, why are they so mad at me? I don't understand. Like I tried. Like I attempted to do it. Like
You did your best, but it
ghosted
wasn't good
them.
enough.
but I failed because I didn't do
Dude.
what was needed. I was so mad.
Nathan, like that's the worst ending. Like he got the worst ending.
He got the worst ending. What's that?
Devin.
Hold on. What's that Bible verse in Luke? You either be hot or cold, because if you're lukewarm, I will spit you out of my
You
mouth.
out of my mouth. Yeah.
Cyberpunk spit you out of its mouth because you were
Bro.
lukewarm, Devin.
Yes. No, that's actually how I felt. I was like, I have to go I haven't replayed it yet,
Dude,
but
like,
I'm
Devin,
going to have
he's
to
so
go.
salty.
Like there's 5 endings. You got
I
the
know.
first one.
I
And
know.
if it's any consolation, Chris also got your ending.
Damn.
Oh, really?
Yes. Yeah,
Oh my
Chris
God.
also got your
Damn.
ending. But like, bro, it was so when I first played it, I got that ending too. So like
Oh,
you're
I
not
think it's what they wanted you to
Yeah,
get. Like,
and
they
but,
they
like,
clearly wanted you to get that.
and then I was like, you know what? Because they did it smartly in that you don't have to remake a new character to play through the game again. Like
Yes, I love that.
the last mission is almost like a bookmark. Like you can just go back and replay it. So like you got a bad ending, and then you can go back into the world and like, all right, let me do some more side missions. I need to do some more character arcs and all this stuff. And then you can redo that final mission, make different choices. Now you have different options available to you, and you can do all that.
so wait. I gotta ask. Could you, in theory, have played everything possible in the world and then got to the last mission and then kind of been screwed out of it? Or if you've completed everything, does it give you like you could go down one of these 5 paths right now? Is it like unlocking the endings via what you've chosen?
It depends on some of them. Depends on some of
Okay.
them. So, like you can still like even if you do all the character, like even if you do all of the content, right, that you'd need to have all the endings accessible, you could still, depending on what choices you make and certain voice lines you choose, you can still get that ending. And like
Regal says you have to play Bully. It's the perfect game for you. I feel like
I'm
that's
gonna have to check
landing
it
on
out.
this
I'll have to check
content
it
right
out.
here.
But dude, and like what happens is actually so insane. Like to break it down, they essentially, like the way that Johnny's in your mind is because they figured out how to make a construct of a soul and embed it into a chip, right? And they did that first.
Damn.
They did that first to Johnny Silverhand, and that's why like it's called Soul Killer, and like that's why V now has Johnny in their head because they died, and like the Soul Killer started overriding because like the body was just an empty host for it. So like they do that to you. They put you in a construct, and like they etch your soul into what's called Mikoshi, which is their thing in the ISS.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
You did get Makoshi'd, bro.
you got Mikoshi. Well,
Oh,
hey,
I
I got
messed up.
Mikoshi too, bro.
I have to avoid being Makoshi. I'm gonna have to be a psycho when I first play this game then.
Yeah,
Go on a blaze of glory, bro. Do it.
Hey, dude, there's the best ending you can get, brother. Strap in. There's an ending, Devin, like when you do the Nomad one, right?
Yeah.
Where you just get set up in a penthouse where it's just you and Pan Am, like for like 2 nights, and then you ride out to Arasaka Tower in the tank with the Nomads.
Whoa.
And you, like, bro, like it's so fire. And like
I gotta see that.
dude,
That's
yeah,
awesome.
That does sound like a badass ending.
and that one honestly is the most organic ending. Like it ends like V, right off into the sunset with Pan Am is pretty cool.
Yeah.
My personal favorite is like
that sounds like a great ending.
it is.
I bet I know what ending you're about to mention. You might have mentioned this before, John,
Yeah,
but
I
please
have.
say it again.
My favorite ending is like if you wait like that when you do that last mission and you talk to Hanako, Johnny, or like you and Johnny have to like talk out like what you're gonna do, and you're in this balcony overlooking Night City. If you sit there and wait like 10 minutes, like IRL 10 minutes, Johnny will randomly like look at you and be like, V, what if we just storm it ourselves? And like you can just one man gun and run into Arasaka Tower and just nuke it again.
Hell yeah. That's awesome. So when you do that, do you have to actually physically do it? It's not like a cutscene or anything, is it?
No, you just have to wait, and then like you'll prompt the voice line will show up, and then you can interact and say like.
No. What I mean is when you do the one-man storm, do you have to go do the one-man storm and kill everything?
Yeah,
awesome.
It's just
perfect.
Like, it's hard. Like, it's
perfect.
extremely difficult, but like because it's like you have actually zero help. Like it's literally just you. Like
Pro mode.
there's certain things you can do where like
You got to get real leveled up, huh?
yeah, like bro, when you get alt Cunningham, like if you unlock her when you're storming Arasaka Tower, it's free because she hacks everything for you.
Mm,
Amazing.
Like when you have to do it alone, boy, you better be max level on everything.
Yikes.
dang.
Great game though.
Speaking of endings and waiting, I want to shout out Far Cry 4. Have you guys ever played Far Cry 4?
Dude, hearing you talk about it has made me want to play it.
Yeah, I know.
It's fun. Okay, look. Some people hate those map barf games, and it is exactly that. Okay, you climb a tower, it lights up shit on the world. You just go do the stuff. It becomes easier and easier the more you level up. It's not a hard game, but it's fun as hell. So one of the endings that you can get is not even at the end of the game; it's at the beginning of the game. Okay. So the story goes that there is a sort of war going on in I forget what country it is. I can't remember if it's fictional or not, but it doesn't matter. There's like the revolutionaries and then the kind of corpos, if you will, of and that's what's going on is you're kind of trying to take back your land and whatnot, and you can either side with the lady of their revolutionaries who's very much more militant, and then there's the dude who's more compassionate and like don't kill them, but don't do what you got to do, but try not to kill anybody, that sort of thing. But the main antagonist, his name is Pagan Min. Shout outs to Troy Baker, who played Joel in The Last of Us. And he is a psychotic man, very intimidating. He's one of those calm killers, that's just kind of like gets a little too close for comfort. And he's like, wouldn't it be really interesting if we just killed this guy? And then he goes over and murders someone in front of you. And it's like, yeah, that was interesting, wasn't it? That sort of kind of behavior.
Yeah.
Anyway, you go into his mansion in the beginning to kind of have a chit chat with him, right? And he says, you're sitting at the dinner table with him. And he says, hold on, give me about 10 minutes. I'll be right back. I have to go handle something. And that kicks off a mission where it says, leave the mansion. Okay. So as a player, of course, you get up from the table, get the fuck out because he's a psycho killer. And that's what kicks off the game. But if you wait, like he instructs you to, he shows back up and he puts you in a helicopter, and that closes the game out. You hit credits after that because he took care of what he needed to. And he's like, all right, we'll get these revolutionaries under control. You can be on your way. And that's it.
GG.
That's the secret ending. GG for the first 15 minutes of the game. You can just sit there and then he'll show back up, and that's credits.
I
which
saw
I thoroughly enjoy. I love it so much.
And the game just ends.
Yeah. I saw
started from the beginning.
A clip from another podcast, and they had asked the question: if you were blind and you were required to complete one game, what would it be? And one of the guys was like, Far Cry 4. He's like, because all you got to do is freaking wait for that cutscene.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's a good one. Oh, I love a good secret ending in a video game. One of my favorites is actually in Silent Hill 2. Is it 2? Yeah, it's 2. So I think it happens about an hour and a half to 2 hours in the game if you kind of know what you're doing. But you're using this item. I think it's called the channeling stone or some weird nonsense like that. That's definitely in the first one as well. But essentially, all this creepy, weird shit that's going on in the town, you do the thing that you're supposed to do. And then later in the game, 3/4 of the way through the game, actually, now that I'm remembering it. But you jump through all these hoops to find this secret room. And inside the room is a control room, like buttons and knobs and screens everywhere, as if somebody is controlling the whole town. And it turns out that it's a Shiba Inu dog controlling the whole thing. It's called the dog ending. And James, the main character, who's been speaking English this whole time, starts talking to the dog in Japanese for some reason. And then the dog comes over, he collapses to his knees, and the dog licks him on the face, and then roll credits. Except for the credits theme song is not the same theme song that you would normally see. It is a really goofy synth dog sound going like arf, 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 arf. It's the dumbest ending to a very serious horror game ever. And I thoroughly
Silent
enjoy
Hill 2.
Yeah, Silent Hill 2. Yeah, the dog ending
was behind everything.
Yeah, absolutely. It's something else. You can even get abducted by aliens in the first one. That's nuts. Regal, yes. Regal mentioned Far Cry 3. Shout outs to Far Cry 3 because John, you know who plays the bad guy, the main bad guy in Far Cry 3?
Who?
Nacho Varga.
From Better Call Saul?
Yes, sir. It's
What?
Nacho, and you can hear it too. Did I ever tell you the definition of insanity? Oh man, he's a scary bad guy too, because he's a jungle like
It's
pirate
Nacho!
gangster. Yeah, you have to play Far
Dude, now
Cry
I'm
3.
like,
It's
dang, I
so
should-
good.
bro, I didn't play 3.
Yeah, both of them are super duper good. 3 is a little more I don't know how to describe it. Like they hadn't honed in everything exactly to perfect polish. Yeah, Regal, we love Nacho around here. He's an
Shout out
amazing
to
character.
Nacho.
I gotta say, I went back and watched pivot to Better Call Saul real quick because I can't help but talk about that show. I think it's the best TV show ever made.
Yes, sir.
Shout outs to Nacho Varga's ending because he went out on his own terms, but damn, the thing that he delivers when he tells Salamanca every time that you remember you can't walk, I want you to think of me. Ooh, that's fire. What a way to go out. I love it so much. Shout outs.
I think the only thing I haven't played the Far Cry games, but I did play. We used to have Just Cause 3, which was kind of maybe it's similar, maybe it's not. Like from what I've seen from Far Cry, because I actually haven't seen a lot from Far Cry. It's just one of those big open world games, and you can just like go blow shit up. Get a helicopter. Yeah, you just get in a helicopter and just go like storm some random base and just obliterate things.
Oh yeah.
So
And
that was definitely
one
super
of the fun things is taking out bases with a sniper rifle and not getting seen, and then you get that finished in stealth like animation. That's so satisfying. Regal says 3 was my favorite Far Cry, and I haven't played one since. That's held my attention long enough to finish. I can see that. 5 was where I dropped off. But once you unlock the grenade launcher in 4, let me tell you, raining down grenades on top of a caravan of drug runners or whatever they're doing, it doesn't matter. It's blowing trucks up. That is super duper satisfying. Highly recommend. And then there's also a really good scene in Far Cry 3 in which you're kind of like fucking with the gangsters, if you will. You torch a weed field, and while you're torching this weed field, you're just setting all this marijuana on fire.
Hell yeah.
There's a song by Skrillex and Bob Marley's kid, Damian Marley.
What?
And
that's so good.
I believe that's his first name, but it's dubstep plus reggae, and so you're like just torching everything. It's so awesome. That game has panache in a way that Skyrim just doesn't. So,
oh wow, just throwing that in.
What?
I'm just throwing that out there,
guys. I'm gonna head to bed. It's been a long day.
Podcast over.
Podcast over.
I'm just trying to start fires where I can, guys.
Dude, it's just like a random game to hate.
I know. Okay, I wanted to clarify that. I want to clarify that. Okay. My position, I say this to light a fire on people because I know people love that game. That's why I say it. I'm trolling you. But I'm not trolling you in my actual opinion when I say that personally, and I want to say personally, because I know everybody thinks very highly of it. I came hot off the heels of 1,000 hours of Fallout 3. Okay. I had seen that engine do a gazillion, whatever it can do. Skyrim is not a bad game. For me, it's a little boring because high fantasy it's never going to hook me. And I don't mean to shit on it, but I had more fun playing Far Cry 4 than I did playing Skyrim. I know.
Dude,
I can feel you. I can feel you strangling me with your brains right now.
Dude,
rage.
Bro, like so many. I remember playing Skyrim on my Xbox One. Going in blind, no idea, because I didn't. Xbox One was like the second console I ever had. Bro, like Parthenex, talking to Parthenex.
Bro,
dude,
yes.
He instilled wisdom in me.
Oh, yes.
Bro. What is better? To be born good, to be born evil, and become good through hard work.
Ooh.
Bro, 10-year-old John needed to hear that.
Y'all heard it here. Skyrim changes lives.
Oh,
Entire
man.
lives have been altered due to the words written in
Dude,
Skyrim's
like I just
dialogue.
didn't do that quest. Like you have to kill him. Like that's how you
Yeah.
beat him. It's like there's a quest where you have to kill him for a Jarl, and I just didn't. Just left.
I was in.
Hey, I got to give you props for not slaying the Parthenax that gave you the wisdom of
I killed
learning
the
to
shit out of
overcome
him.
your evil nature.
No, you didn't, Devin.
Devin, who's the bigger troll here?
Devin
Is
just
Devin killing
killed him.
Parthenax?
Oh yeah, I destroyed him.
Yeah,
Right,
don't
like,
get me wrong.
Got to, bro.
He fights you begrudgingly.
Yeah,
like,
he does.
If
Yeah,
you,
he
like,
doesn't want it, bro.
Bro, it's almost like
He doesn't want the heat.
not to pivot back to Dark Souls, but when you fight Sif in the Artorias DLC of Dark Souls 1, like if you've met him before and he's like sadly picks up the sword, that's Parthenax like sadly flying off of the rock to breathe fire on you.
Oh damn, that's wild.
Yeah, so begrudgingly he fights back. It's
Like
so
he's
funny.
almost like really.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, you really
He's
want to
like-
do this? Like,
like-
this is what you're choosing to do.
Like I haven't
That's good
fought,
writing,
like,
though.
I haven't fought in years. like
Yeah.
like I'm just
Do you know how long it's been since I picked up a sword? That
Yeah.
sort of thing.
Yeah.
man.
I'm glad that you guys get such movement inside from that game. That's so awesome. You know, because say what I will about it, there's no denying the titan that is Skyrim. You know, it's on every system. It's on microwaves. I've seen it on a microwave and a refrigerator. I mean, people have ported that shit as many times as they can on different things. Same thing with Doom.
True.
You know, it's a landmark
Yeah,
title.
it's
I say it in jest and in troll. It's just never going to hook me. Be pretty much just because of the setting. There's nothing more to it than that. I get it as the weak spot on my enjoyment of things.
It's the gap.
But that's my gap.
Gap.
There it is. That's
we
one
have
of the
different
gaps.
gaps.
And you know what? It's probably time for me to try. Right? It's probably time for me to retry because, you know, at the end of the day, I'm grown up now. I'm a big boy. I can wade into territory that I've never been in before, such as turn-based RPGs. Don't even get me started. Actually, I think those are boring too.
So Baldur's Gate though.
Yeah, Baldur's Gate might be a little different because it seems very open-ended. Like you can do whatever you want. You were telling me that earlier
Like,
about
you could
how
just kill.
like I don't like the way your shoes look. You're dead.
You could just kill people. Like there's consequences. Like it's
Oh,
like
yeah.
perfect blend of like you can do whatever you want, but there will be consequences. Like depending on what you do, there will be consequences.
Can you kill main quest givers?
Yeah.
Oh,
Murder. Like
how do they deal with that? How does a writer
so
okay,
like
we're starting to get into like game design a little bit because how would you as a
do a
writer
good
deal
job.
with a choice with that?
So like
know?
for example, right, the main quest givers, right, they're gonna be in some sort of fortified area. You know, like if you're meeting with somebody that's giving you a quest, like typically you're in their turf, you know, and they're
You know what's up.
so it's like you know, you yeah, like you can just kill this person, but like you're also in their castle surrounded by like, I don't know, their entire army. So like if you kill this person, which you can do, everybody is going to immediately be hostile towards you and you're going to have to fight your way out of a castle, right, that has like, I don't know, maybe 15 to 20 like mix of people that use swords, mix of magic users. So it's like more than likely you're going to die. You're not going to make it out.
Yeah.
Especially not at high, like maybe at high level, right? When your character's just broken, you could do that.
Yeah, sure.
Like
sure.
early game is like you're just gonna die and like you're just gonna have to respawn. But you can do that. Like if you survive, you can just do another quest.
You can just do things.
Just go do something else.
Wow.
Oh, I love that. I love that there's an open-endedness about games that's becoming more possible, I guess, because you know, back in the day we had like a Morrowind, which in its own right, in its own day, was super fucking open-ended, and you could do crazy shit with that game, but at the end of the day, it was bound by the limitations of hardware and the team size that they had, or whatever other limitations. But now, now Rockstar is creating worlds for you to live and play in for, you know,
Movies.
hundreds, if not thousands of hours for some people, you know?
Movies.
Yes, cinema. What's the phrase my son uses? Absolute
Cinema.
So I guess to bring it back to your question, I'll buy GTA 6 when it's on sale for
I
$10.
forgot about that.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, I really don't want him to charge 100 because that'd be crazy.
I think it's kind of slimy.
Yeah, it'd be kind of
They're going
greedy.
to.
I don't
going
know.
to.
I feel
On
like
top of that-
I can also see them just like $70. You know what I mean?
Nah, minimum $80.
You think so?
Best they can do. $80.
Sorry, best I
It's
can
like-
do is $80.
What's crazy is that like
Take it or
man,
leave it.
I am excited to see what that story is gonna be.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Especially like the map is gonna be huge. The map is gonna be like some of the other cities like combined. Like it's
Yeah.
gonna be a massive game. Wonder how
You know, I really wish they maybe would pivot back to because I really like the notion in San Andreas of multiple cities that you can go back and forth between. I'm really looking for a game like take Schedule 1 for instance, where you got a tiny little town and you set up your drug running business and you grow things and sell things. I want to be able to do that in multiple cities and then grow an actual empire across actual territories and have to drive for I don't want to drive for 30 minutes, but you know, maybe it takes me 90 seconds to 2 minutes to drive to the next city over and get what I need to get or do what I need to do, start another section there. I think that'd be sick. 'Cause the San Andreas formula was sick, right? There's I think 3 cities in that game, 2 or 3.
Nico.
Somebody in chat correct me. But yeah, and that was back on the freaking
Bro.
PlayStation 2.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Yep, big time.
PS2.
Yeah. There's your homework there. You need to go play some Vice City if you haven't played that one.
I have to do it on a genuine and legally acquired
console
that's registered to
Registered.
That's really funny. Well, guys, we are approaching an hour and 40 minutes of this. This is one of the longest podcasts I think we've ever done.
What?
It's a good one. I had so much fun.
Yeah, there were some peak moments. This is some
peak
umbrella fight up in here. So actually, I'm going to go ahead and kick off our close out the show macro here.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Oh.
Love you all.
Oh, dang. There it is.
There it is.
Let's go.
Oh, I love our outro song. I'm not going to lie.
Bro.
It lives in my head, bro.
I know. It totally does. Yeah. So I want to thank everybody for joining us. Regal, you're awesome. Hollow Attorney, thank you for being here. Psycho Kitty. I want to remind you guys before you go that you're awesome, you're loved, and what you do matters. Call your mom, call your dad, call your family, call your friends, and tell them you love them because life's too damn short. So we're just going to go ahead and close the show out here. And I want to say you're awesome for being in here. We do this for you, and there's nothing like it. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Umbrella fight.
Umbrella fight.